First one on our list is Helsing Ultimate. Helsing is named after and centered around the Royal Order of Protestant Knights, originally led by Abraham van Helsing. The mission of Helsing is to search for and destroy the undead and other supernatural forces of evil that threaten the Queen and the country. This organization is currently led by Sir Integra Fairbrook Wingates Helsing, who inherited the leadership of Helsing as a child after the death of her father. She witnessed his death, which turned her from a once innocent and shy little girl to a tough and deadly force. She is protected by the faithful Helsing family butler Walter C. Dornay, a deadly foe in his own right, and Alucard, the original and most powerful vampire, who swore loyalty to the Helsing family after being defeated by Van Helsing 100 years before the story takes place. These formidable guardians are joined early on in the storyline by former police officer Cirrus Victoria, whom Alucard turned into a vampire. Next one on our list is Nura, Rise of the Yakai Clan. Rikuo Nura, a part Yakai and part human boy, grew up as the young master of the Nura clan. Rikuo treated the clan like family. However, he learned that he was the only one among his classmates who saw them in this light. To most, they were terrifying creatures of folklore, who ate children and relished in bloodshed. Taking this to heart, he swore to live his life as a normal human. Normalcy, however, is hard to come by for young Rikuo. Complicating his goal are his yokai attendant, who under the name Tsurera Oikawa, goes to school alongside him. To make matters worse, rival yokai and other entities threaten to harm those Rikuo holds dear. If he wants to protect what's important to him, Rikuo must acknowledge his ancestry, that he is the grandson of the legendary Nura Rihayan, and transform at night into a yokai, becoming worthy of being the next leader of the Nura clan. Next one on our list is The Irregular at Magic High School. The story follows Tatsuya Shiba, a bodyguard to his sister Miyuki Shiba, who is also a candidate to succeed the leadership of the Yotsuba clan, one of the 10 master clans that govern Japan's magicians. They enroll into First High School, which segregates its students based on their magical abilities. Miyuki is enrolled as a first course student and is viewed as one of the best students, while Tatsuya is in the second course and considered to be magically inept. However, Tatsuya's technical knowledge, combat abilities, and unique magic techniques cause people to view him as an irregular to the school's standardized rankings. The brother with a somewhat philosophical expression, and the younger sister who holds feelings a little stronger than sibling love for him. Ever since these two have entered through the gates of this prestigious school, the calm campus was beginning to change. Next one on our list is Campione. Some people suddenly find religion, but for 16-year-old Kusanagi Godu, it's that really old-time religion that's found him. As the result of defeating the god of war in Mortal Kombat, Godu stuck with the unwanted position of Campione, or God Slayer, whose duty is to fight heretical gods whenever they try to muscle in on the local turf. Not only is this likely to make Godu roadkill on the highway to heaven, it's also a job that comes with a lot of other problems. Like how to deal with the fact that his enhanced status is attracting a bevy of overly worshipy female followers. Get ready for immortal affairs, heavenly harems, and lots of dueling deities taking pious in the face as the ultimate smash, bash and thrash of the Titans rocks both heaven and earth. Next one on our list is The Devil is a Part-Timer. Striking fear into the hearts of mortals, the demon lord Satan begins to conquer the land of End-Isla with his vast demon armies. However, while embarking on this brutal quest to take over the continent, his efforts are foiled by the hero Emilia, forcing Satan to make his swift retreat through a dimensional portal, only to land in the human world. Along with his loyal general Alciel, the demon finds himself stranded in modern-day Tokyo, and vows to return and complete his subjugation of End-Isla, that is, if they can find a way back. Powerless in a world without magic, Satan assumes the guise of a human named Sadeo Mua, and begins working at M.G. Ronald's, a local fast food restaurant, to make ends meet. He soon realizes that his goal of conquering End-Isla is just not enough. As he grows determined to climb the corporate ladder and become the ruler of Earth, one satisfied customer at a time. Next one on our list is Maigi: The Adventures of Sinbad. Adventures of Sinbad series follows the origins of Sinbad. Long before he would become the famous king of Sindria, Sinbad was a small boy of humble beginnings, living in the Parthavia Empire with his father Badra and his mother Esra. Badra is forced back into a war where he ultimately loses his life, leaving Sinbad alone to take care of his sick mother. One day, Sinbad happens upon the mysterious Yunnan and provides him with shelter, unaware that he's one of the mystical Mahdi. Esra asks Yunnan to help Sinbad channel all his great ambitions and fierce determinations. Yunnan decides to choose Sinbad as his king candidate and guides him to the dungeon called Baal, where untold treasures await him should he conquer it. Next one on our list is Daily Life of the Immortal King. As a cultivation genius, who has achieved a new realm, every 2 years since he was a year old, Wang Ling is a near invincible existence with powers far beyond his control. But now that he's 16, he faces his greatest battle yet, senior high school. With one challenge after another popping up, his plans for a low-key high school life seem further and further away. The series focuses on Wang Ling, who is near unkillable human being. He is just 16 and wants to enjoy his high school life, but it might be too challenging for him to do, because he is so powerful that it is highly possible for him to hide his power. Will Wang Ling enjoy the high school life? Next one on our list is K Project. Kings are individuals who have been bestowed with incredible supernatural powers, and granted the ability to recruit others into their clans. Protecting the lives and honor of their clansmen is an integral part of the king's duties. After a video depicting the heinous murder of a red clansman spreads virally, the unassuming student Yashiro Isana is accused of homicide. Now, a manhunt is underway for his head, bringing him into contact with the infamous Black Dog Kura Yatagama, a skilled swordsman and martial artist determined to follow the wishes of his late master, the Seventh King. But during Yashiro's struggle to prove his innocence, a greater conspiracy is unraveling behind the scenes, clouds begin to appear in his memory, and close friends start to question his very existence. What began as a simple murder is now leading towards a full-blown war between kings with the very fate of the world at stake. Next one on our list is Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody. Ichiro Suzuki is a 29-year-old gaming programmer. After taking a nap, he mysteriously wakes up in a parallel world that resembles some of the fantasy RPG worlds he had worked on. However, before he can grasp his current situation, an army of lizardmen ambushes him and launches an all-out attack on him. In desperation, he uses all 3 of his special Meteor Rain attack options, a quick fix he added to the game for new players which kills all enemies in the vicinity at once and wipes them all out, accidentally killing a god as well. As a result, his level jumps from 1 to 310, maximizing his stats immensely and making him one of the most powerful people in the world. With no way to return to his world, and as a high-leveled adventurer armed with a myriad of different physical, cognitive, and magical abilities and weapons, he sets out to uncover the secrets of this new world. Next one on our list is Assassination Classroom. A tentacled creature of unknown origin destroys over 70% of the moon, and he announces that he will destroy the world in 1 year. Nonetheless, Ministry of Defense Government allows the creature to be the teacher of Konuja Jayaka Junior High School's Class 3E. The students are given weapons specially designed to hurt the creature, and are offered a reward of 10 billion yen to whoever can assassinate him before graduation. However, none of the students are able to assassinate him due to his Mach 20 speed. He starts working as a homeroom teacher where he teaches his students regular subjects, as well as the ways of assassination. He has several superpowers at his disposal, including accelerated regeneration, visual cloning, an invincible form, and the ability to move and fly, but he is also the best teacher they could ask for, helping them to improve their grades, individual skills, and prospects for the future.